No way this dude's on right now. Holy fuck.
Who?
Mithoki.
Who the
Dude, I haven't seen this
fuck
dude
is
since
that?
like
I'll be right back.
2016.
I'm gonna
Battlefront.
repeat the who. I feel like I know most people in this community. I don't know who the fuck that is.
He has 1,455 hours. He has 2,600 total hours played.
Okay.
Alright, Seth.
Yeah, I got it.
So,
I got it.
the middle link once you're good to go. They are starting, so I really hope you have it. Link? Link me up, Seth.
I put it in general.
Thank you. We good on
The
hands,
Raptor.
boys.
Shield Ion.
Okie dokie, okay. I'm gonna leave the party. Leave you to your chatting. Okie dokie, folkies. We've got Strictly Business versus Rusty. I have no idea who's on what team, but you know, it's about to go down, as it's always been said. Maybe we'll be able to join up with Fireburner down the line, but I don't want to cut the broadcast out here. So let's do this. This is the finals for a $1,000 tournament. Incredibly enough. So we're gonna try and make this a banger. I have not played Battlefront in a long time. Well, I was just playing today, but that's okay. Oop. Yeah, I gotta remember the controls. So, oh, this is Cargo. I didn't realize we played Cargo this season. Interesting. Okay. So on the one team we have Foggle, Prom, Ganji, and I have no idea who Lectric is, but probably a new fellow. We'll have to see. I assume he's the less skilled or experienced fourth. I shouldn't say skilled. And then on the other team we have a classic of the 69s, where it is Sween, Vitality, and Colossus, and Baseball. I have no idea who's the captain on what team, but here we've got Sween and Baseball making a nice flank. Ah, it's Foggle's brother, Sora says. Fascinating. And then we've got Ganji trying to make an up-the-middle drive. But that seems to be unsuccessful. Baseball is shutting that down. If Baseball can die here and spawn on Sween, this could be a good push in the side of the base. Colossus is alone, defending. Sween should have waited for the spawn. Wait, maybe I have the partners wrong. I thought that Sween and Baseball were partners, but... yeah, we've got Foggle's team really just pushing up the center. Interesting that they have not gone for a single flank. Vitality's team has only tried to execute one flank, but it was relatively poorly executed. Ganji sniffs out this flank right here. Kills Baseball. Sween's still alive. Man. Strictly Business has had a very, very strong middle control, but they've shown no presence on the flanks. Ganji killing Baseball, quite impressive there. Many would say that... oh, we got a bit of a push going here. Oh, this could be good. My goodness. Oh, what a beautiful rocket. And we have a pull from Rusty. Sween going down the right flank here, but he's going to be cut off by Prom and Ganji. Vitality needs to realize that there are people behind him, otherwise this could be a problem. And he gets shut down, as one would expect. And again, Strictly Business, really strong middle control, and it's hard to pull Cargo unless you have control of the center.
Cargo box is returned.
Once again, we've got Sween, or yeah, Sween and Baseball going down the flank. And Foglook shuts down one. Sween will be able to get the spawn, though. Prom in center. Bit of an awkward position, though. He's very much outgunned. We've got Ganji trying to make a flank. Vitality and Foglook in a little bit of a 1v1 here. Vitality pulls back, which is probably for the best, because we've got Colossus and Ganji trying to, or Colossus was alone back there, and Colossus with a nice two-piece to defend the base. Vitality wasn't even needed. Incredible. Rusty trying to get more control of the center at this point, and they seem to have successfully done it, but at the cost of their base is completely undefended. Oh, this is dicey, but yeah, middle is very contested again, which is good. Rusty definitely needs to hold down the middle if they want any chance of pulling a cargo. I have not really observed cargo this season, but it seems like this is a very evenly matched, slow-paced game. We've got Colossus really pulling his weight. Honestly, you really don't see anyone falling too far behind in this. Ganji is trying to be a cargo puller, going 3 and 7, so that's not the end of the world. Would like to see him step it up a little bit, but oh man. Yeah, Colossus is really just shutting down the flank here. Colossus might be going for MVP on defense here. You got a 4-man defending, though. You really need to get those pushes going. Prom hiding in the corner here, trying to get his health back. Will Sween know he's there? It appears that Sween does not have wall hacks, but he does get his head taken off by Foggle. Very unfortunate. Ganji just dying again. Ganji going 3 and 9. You hate to see it, but you know, again, Ganji's purpose is to be pulling cargo. Not too much of a stressor if he's going 3 and 9, but considering that the other team, everyone is pulling their weight. Well, except for Sween. He's going 4 and 9, so Sween and Ganji are they are playing similar roles. Sween is the cargo puller, so that's understandable, I guess. Oh, we have a break into the base. Oh, do you have a break in? Was this Vitality? Ganji gets the pull. Prom defending him. Colossus with a nice smart rocket. Will Colossus once again be the clutch god? No. What a spawn from Ganji. Cleans it up. Very nicely done. They do not have center control, though. This could get dicey. Prom needs a 2-piece here. He gets it. But once again, good spawns from Colossus and Vitality. And they do shut down that cargo pull. I think that that Strictly Business needs to capitalize off this. They have very strong center control. Rusty is all spawned out. They have another chance at a cargo pull. Ganji's going to get in there. Well done. Well done. Yes, Rusty is just completely all over the map. Not where they need to be. No center control. No base control. They are going to try and do a pull. Foggle and company seem unaware. Foggle with a nice one on Vitality. Foggle really seems to have Vitality's number right now, to be fair. I think this is gonna be a pull, unless Colossus and Vitality do get in. Beautiful spawn on Colossus' part. I do still think this is gonna be a pull, unless Vitality can have a 1 HP clutch. Baseball? Oh my goodness, nice pull from Ganji. Honestly, I think you might have seen Rusty choke there a little bit. Vitality and Baseball, a dynamic duo, as they call it, could have held that off. Or I'm sorry, I think it was Vitality and Colossus. Still, Colossus is arguably carrying his team right now. You'd love to see Vitality step it up a little bit. Vitality was, for a time, one of the better players in the game, but he seems to be struggling with below a 1 KD.
The enemy cargo was returned to their base.
Swing kills himself. Not sure how that happened. Got a bit of a lull here. You know, I'll be honest, this map is kind of hard to spectate. Baseball picks up Foggle, even though Foggle tried to rat him. Well done. He has one shot. We'll see if the Dioxys gets him. Prom takes out Sween. Sween should spawn on Baseball. He does, but they're really very much trapped in there now that they know they're over there. Colossus and Vitality once again take center control. Colossus falls out of the base, and they're going to try and assist, which makes sense because Baseball and Sween are kind of imprisoned at the moment. Vitality and Prom trade, and oh, Electric just clears that up. Well done. Center is now vulnerable, with Baseball and Sween spawning on the edge. Center is now completely held by Strictly Business, and they really could easily make a push for the cargo here, and they really should. They should catch Baseball out. No, Vitality and Colossus get good spawns, and they will once again have control of their base. But once again, the pressure is on Rusty to make a play right now, because they are down one cargo with 6 minutes to go. Vitality going to use his ion shot there to clean up the R5. Foggle's going to swing Baseball and Sween. Probably shouldn't end well for him. Sween picks up 2. Nicely done there. And they take mid control. Well done. Prom and Ganji break into the base for a second time and attempt another pull. Prom picks up 2. That was huge. He might have even picked up 3. This is a critical moment for both teams. A double pull. Foggle picks up 2. Honestly, Strictly Business is just having a very dominant performance right now. That's a free pull. I mean, it wasn't free. There were multiple 2 pieces there. The kills are just all going the way of Strictly Business right now. You hate to see it for Rusty, but I would almost expect that Rusty is the stronger, I'm sorry, Strictly Business would be the stronger drop zone team, and I would think that 69s or Rusty, as they're called, would be the better cargo team, but they're losing on cargo, so I don't think this bodes well. It's only a best of 5, so you hate to even go down 1. But honestly, at this point, Strictly Business has a 2-point lead. They're looking good. They really just have to hold now, and they win the game. It looks like Rusty has completely shifted to full-on assault to the base. Ganji is free, pushing to the base. He doesn't even know that there's no one there. Because Vitality's on the flank. He assumes Vitality's in there. And it was almost unfortunate, the timing there on the cleanup. Because now Ganji's not as free to get to the base. Will Baseball spot Ganji sneaking? He will now, with that nade. He didn't. He had no idea. Ganji probably oh, you can't jump out with the cargo. Rusty does break into the base, but Ganji has gotten a pull. Prom should get the spawn on him as an escort. And this, honestly, as long as Rusty does this right, this should be a pull. This should be a pull. There's no reason this should not be a pull. But Baseball and Sween need to protect the cargo carrier. Sween. Is he gonna make it? Foggle with the stinger gets him. Oh my goodness. Rusty actually choked that. This loss is entirely on Rusty. I would not even say that Strictly Business is playing super well. I'd say Rusty is very much struggling in form for cargo. They're missing Ganji with the 2-piece. It looked like maybe on a proximity bomb or something. But this is really, I think Rusty's shooting themselves in the foot. They're not playing very pretty cargo right now. Look at the structure on this. A team like Team Xbox or a really Slayer team can play all men up like this because of how confident they are in getting kills. But a team like Rusty, as their name implies, are a little rusty, so I think it's to their detriment to play this far up. Although it's 3 minutes to go, and they are down 3 points, they pretty much have to make a pull every single minute to even tie this game up. I think this is GG at this point, and Ganji's going to get in for another pull, almost without question. Sween and Baseball are going to try and make it, but again, Strictly Business with the center control. Good imploder there. Baseball gets taken down by Electric. And Prom should get Sween here. Sween with a nice melee, though. If Sween gets away here, then I'll be very impressed. No, he doesn't. Falgo with a good pickup. It's going to be hard to get the return here. Falgo does it nicely. And once again, yeah, just not a lot of support. Who's commentating? The one and only Zeth Nightblood, who doesn't play this game anymore, but apparently there was no one else to commentate. I think I'm the Season 8 champion. I used to be somewhat decent at this game, but not anymore. But even so, I have a couple thousand hours, so I feel I can commentate it. Man. Good defense there, but it was 4 men back, so not too surprising that they were able to hold there. This is game over at this point, unfortunately, for Rusty. Yeah. Don't know what to tell you. They're just playing blast at this point. Although, you know, score differential does matter in terms of map decisions, if the rules are still the same as they were back when I played. So we'll see. It does matter what the score is. So you could see one team still go for a pull here in the last minute, but the window that you can make a pull on this map, I think, is just under 40 seconds. Fastest pull, so it's pretty hard to make a pull at this point. Probably impossible. Definitely impossible, yeah. Strictly Business just holding everything on lockdown at this point. This is game over. They're going to take their 3-point lead. Very respectable. And take an early lead in the finals. Rusty's definitely going to have to step it up if they want to win this tournament. They're just kill feeding at this point. Unfortunate. I understand the desperation. It feels bad to lose, but Vitality picks up the kill. Baseball, it looks like, is running no jetpack. An interesting choice. You know, I really should have gone through and checked everyone's hands. I think that is technically something I'm supposed to do as a commentator, but, you know. And that is a victory. A very, very convincing victory, I might say, for Strictly Business. Prom, doing well. Ganji, struggling a little bit. You know, no one on Rusty looking too good other than Colossus. Colossus with a very impressive defense, I will say. I am now going to add Firebringer on PSN and see if we can join up, because apparently that's something he wants to do. And well, look at that. It would seem that me and Firebringer are now in fact friends. So yeah, we're definitely going to have to see Rusty step it up quite a lot. Colossus is a good player on both Drop Zone and Cargo, so he just, I think, needs to stay where he's at. I mean, if he can always perform better, that's great, but I think his performance was respectable that game. We're definitely going to need to see Vitality and Baseball step it up. Let's see. And now we are in the one and only Firebringer's party. I've heard that he doesn't say a word, but let's see. Hello, Firebringer. Good to be in your party. Let's observe this grand final. I'm glad it is only a best of 5, lest we be here for too long. But, you know, I think this might only be a 3-game final because, you know, Rusty's really going to have to step it up if We want to see more games. I'm not convinced that usually cargo um, is the mode where the weaker team has a chance, and I think that Rusty is probably the weaker team here. So to see Strictly Business already taking a match on cargo, you know, we're really gonna have to see Rusty step it up. But I could be wrong. You know, I haven't watched this in a long, long time. So who knows what could happen? It's about to go down. I mean, one game already went down, but we'll see. We'll see. You know, I think the guys to watch. Colossus already kind of popped off that last game. I know that Sween has it in him to pop off. I know Vitality has it in him, and I know Baseball has it in him as well. All of these guys can go crazy. Obviously, they haven't put in as much time recently. Nobody has, because, you know, people don't care as much about this game anymore. But these guys all have it in them. I know they can all do it. And I think we might have had to switch sides there, so we might have to switch sides. But I do believe that they can have a comeback. Follow and Prom playing very well, as always. Those two are impeccable, a dynamic duo, unstoppable sometimes. They have, I think, perhaps more finals under their belt than almost anyone in the game. Hard to beat them. In Cargo, in Drop Zone, you name it. They are top-tier players. Ganji, a veteran, not the strongest Slayer out there, but he knows how to play the game, and he can play objective. And that's really what matters for Strictly Business. Really don't know anything about Electric, but being Foggle's brother, I'm sure he is a very talented player. And again, Ganji and Electric really just need to support Foggle and Prom, and then Foggle and Prom can do all the work. They are just that good. But obviously, in theory, you don't have a weak link on Rusty. So, let's see, we've got Vitality running Shield, Ion. Vitality kills himself. Yes, we are going to see a team switch here. Makes things very awkward because this first pod goes rather quickly. Oh, good nade from Baseball. Disgusting. Oh, and we are going to see a restart. Very unfortunate. But it happens quite often. That was not really going to be a fair start, given the side switching that happened. And we have the Southside Kappa and B. My goodness.
Yo, 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 what's going on, man?
Yo, yo, yo. We are commentating the grand finals.
That's what I like to hear, man, you know. I see the game got shut down. What happened?
They had a side switch, where one team was supposed to be Rebels, the other Imperials, and the game switched them, so they're having to restart.
Okay, yeah. Alright.
But hopefully it doesn't happen again. Too many restarts start to slow momentum down. And Strictly Business definitely has the momentum off that first game.
Of course, I saw that too.
I don't know who you got your bets on.
You know, I'm always rooting for Vitality, you know. That's my boy. You know what side I go for.
Yeah, Vitality was my captain back in, I think it was season 4? We had a good run together. That was fun.
You've been playing for a bit, huh?
Yeah, he's a fun guy to play with for sure.
Yeah, man.
And we are starting back up again. Yeah, I'm hoping. I love to see Sween and Vitality and Baseball pop off. They all have that potential in them. It was a very slow game for them. Very slow first game, but I know they all have the potential to drop 40s, even
We
50s.
can all easily sweep A. They're all A players in my opinion. All A tier players.
Yeah, they
Especially
weren't playing
baseball's
like it.
really up and coming. They weren't.
They
I
weren't
didn't
playing
really
like
see
it the
them.
first game, but I know they have it in them, and so if they can just get the momentum going, get the feels, and
Should be a really good one.
it could be a really good game. I mean, that's what we want here. We want a nice, fun to watch competitive finals for sure.
Yo, what's going on? This stupid diggity dog.
Okay. Getting back in, no restart this time. We got Foggle on Cycler Stinger. Electric is on Shield Ion, so I think we're going to see Ganji on Shield as well, but I could be wrong about that. Baseball with Ion Shot, Nade, Colossus with Shield Cycler, Vitality with Shield. I forgot about double Shield being allowed. Interesting. Vitality's on Shield Ion, and he gets cut down there a little early. Sween is on Ion Shot Nade, and Ganji, yes, is also on Shield Ion Nade. Strictly business with early control of the pod. Not what you want to see if you're Rusty, but Colossus gets a claim. Colossus is an S tier pod claimer in my humble opinion. Very good at getting those pod claims. We'll see if he can back it up with kills. Baseball, the only one with a kill so far on Rusty. But he's got 4 of them. So, definitely putting in some work. Again, you need more than one person getting kills to really keep control of a pod. So no, it does depend on the tournament. Sometimes E3 is allowed, sometimes SE14C is allowed in tournaments, but most tournaments it is E11 is the dominant gun, because burst weapons are just too easy to cheat with, so. And Electric with a nice claim. That pod was coming down, for sure. Prom gets a nice kill there, and the spawn. Good stuff. Oh, gotta turn on those outlines. Prom gonna get the claim.
Prom getting the claim.
And he just barely sneaks away.
They took out Swing easily. Killed Snake. See, one's wrapping right around. 2 wrapping around. Foggle seems to have a good flank on him. Oh, let's see what we can do here. Oh, back to Snake he goes. Ooh, a little bit of a right.
Colossus with a nice claim there.
Claim. Oh my goodness.
Beautifully done. Yeah, Colossus. Again, he's only going 2 and 3, but he's top of the team with score simply because of those claims. And Prom gets, I think, 3 there. Very impressive. Electric with a nice claim, and Strictly Business getting control of the pod. All of Rusty is up here though, ready to make a move. Prom becomes a master survivalist. Very impressive. Colossus with another claim. That was easy. Strictly Business had no presence on the other side of the pod. It was a walk in the park to get that claim. Rusty looking like they might try and get control of the pod. There's going to be a bit of a pinch here with Baseball and Colossus coming in the back. Swing cuts down Electric, and that's going to be control had by Rusty. Impressive, and a full team wipe. Strictly Business is going to be forced to spawn out, and Rusty will set up around the pod. Prom trying to sneak up here on the low, but this is looking more and more like it's going to be a claim for Rusty. Electric makes a play, almost gets the claim. Nicely done by Rusty. They are looking better than they were in the first game. Very even kills all around for Rusty. Prom putting in a lot of work for Strictly Business. Rusty's going to get the first touch on this pod. Try and set up. You know, I think that Ganji and Electric being not as strong of slayers is maybe hurting Strictly Business a little bit much here. But again, Prom and Foggle are two of the best players in the game. So I think that they definitely are still in this game. Ganji gonna go for a claim. Has to use a shield. 2 shields there used by Ganji and Electric. Kind of unfortunate use of shield economy. Ganji was definitely gonna get the claim. Colossus comes right back in and gets the retouch. Ganji cuts down Sween. Very nice. And goes for the claim. Very smooth play by him. Sween's gonna cut down Ganji though. And Vitality's gonna get the retouch. Foggle gets another retouch. This pod is just going back and forth. No team can quite get a foothold. Oh, this looks like it could be a clear. Strictly Business putting in a lot of work here, and Vitality is forced to spawn out. Baseball and Colossus are still here. There, Colossus tries to go for a claim and gets cyclered by Foggle. Nice cycler by Foggle. Vitality, Swing, Colossus, and Baseball all spawn out and will have to make their way to the pod. This will be a claim almost certainly, unless Vitality can get the touch here. Nope. Nice defense by Prom. It is 1-1. 1-1. In the series, Strictly Business is up 1-0 on Rusty. This is the grand finals. It is a best of 5. Vitality going to get the first touch here. Rusty going to set up around the pod, but Strictly Business is right here. Great nade by Prom, I believe that was. Ganji going to get in and get the touch. Swing's going to try and cut him down, though.
The escape pod will soon be in Imperial hands.
Strictly Business playing pretty far off this pod. I think Rusty should be able to come in here and get the claim pretty easily. Foggle and Electric will get cleaned up, I believe. No, Electric makes it out alive. Electric with a 2-piece there. Rusty technically has control of this pod. Colossus pushed up a little bit, but Strictly Business getting the kills they need. Electric gonna go in for a claim. Baseball's gonna shoot him in the back, but I don't think it'll be enough. Electric with a nice claim there. Rusty's gonna get pushed off this pod. They need to kill Baseball here, so he can't keep the spawn, and then Baseball picks up the kill. That's so important. Baseball will go down to Prom, though. Vitality trying to make his way in. He's gonna get pinched, and he should go down here. Swing coming in to try and get a claim. He does cut down Prom. Very good. Swing could probably go in and get a claim here. It's quite open. Rusty's very pinched here, though. They do get the claim, but I think they're going to get wiped here. Nope. Baseball does get the spawn. Rusty gets control of the pod again. Baseball going to try and sneak on a flank here. He should get the spawn with Sween. Or no, not Sween. Colossus. My bad. Ganji going to cut down Vitality. Impressive win. Ganji does not get the 2-piece. Swing backs up and is going to try and give the spawn. Good play. Baseball pushes, unfortunately, just as Colossus goes down. He's not going to be able to give the spawn, and Baseball will go down. Sween and Vitality are going to be forced to try and make a play on the pod on their own. Very impressive claim by Vitality. Foggle with a nice 2-piece there to clean it up, though, and Strictly Business will once again have control of the pod. I don't know that they know Colossus is right here, but he will get cut down by Foggle. Nice play. They trade, but again, spawns are going the way of Strictly Business. Vitality gets a kill on Ganji. But Ganji should just be able to spawn right back in. Indeed he does. Vitality going for the pod. Good smart rocket to cut down the shield. Vitality does not get the claim. Rusty gives it everything they have, and they should get the claim here. Well done by Colossus. Colossus again, second on his team. Almost first in score. But he has the least kills. That is the sign of a good OBJ player right there. Rusty technically has control of this pod, but I would say in terms of map control, Strictly Business is all there. They should be able to get a claim here if they make the right play. But Vitality's there to cut down Ganji. Electric's going to try and get the touch. He doesn't. The Dioxys, well-placed Dioxys by Sween, means that Rusty will go up 2-1. That was a bit of an awkward play on the pod by Rusty, but they managed to pull it off. Rusty's once again going to get the first touch on this pod. I think they've gotten the first touch on maybe all 3 of these pods. But no, Strictly Business is right there to take back control, and it's going to go down to a 30-second timer, which is not what Rusty wants to see. Vitality might have not wanted to touch that there. Sween and Vitality gonna make a push in the back. Sween picks up one. Trades it out. Baseball with a good smart rocket. Apollo
How
wins
he's
it on
winning that.
Vitality.
How did he win that?
This is not looking good. It's a 30-second pod. Time is running very low. Colossus picks up Foggle, but does not get the claim.
Down.
This is Rusty with a nice push right up the center, forcing Foggle back, and they'll get control of the pod. Very impressive. They need to hunt down Foggle here. He does get the spawn. Vitality going to come in the back, though. Vitality and Sween clean it up. Beautifully done. Colossus trying to play up here, maybe rat somebody, but he's forced to fall back. Even so, Rusty with a very good setup on the pod. And Strictly Business really not in a position to make the play yet. They call in an orbital as a latch stitch. Or no, this is Rusty that calls in the orbital. And that's going to be another claim for Rusty, going up 3-1. Well done.
We have the location of another pod. Do not let it fall into the hands of the
Finally,
rebel
Strictly Business does get a pod drop in their favor.
around the escape pod.
Baseball gonna cut down Foggle. That's what they need if they're gonna move on this pod. I believe it is a 1-minute pod, as no one else has touched it, so they've got a little bit of time to work with. Sween becomes a master scout, meaning he will be able to sneak up all he wants, run straight to the pod, and they'll have no idea he's coming. Cuts down one in the back. Colossus is gonna go for the claim. Beautifully done. They make the collapse. They're still 3-man up for Strictly Business here, but they close it out. They need to get Prom in the back here. I don't think Prom does somehow get the spawn there, even though Sween is right on top of him. But they clean it out. Doesn't really matter. Prom and Ganji are forced to spawn way back. It's going to take them a little while to get here, and this is looking like it could be another claim for Rusty. They're all set up. Good position. That's one, though. That's an opening pick. Prom moves in. He's going to have a good angle. That's another pick. Prom gets, I think he just got 3 there. And they do get the claim. Ganji gets the claim. They did not get control of the pod, which is what they would want. But it was a very impressive play by Prom. That's what I was saying, that Prom and Foggle really putting in all the work for the kills here. Almost all of the work. Little 2v2 back here. Colossus needs to jump on Electric. Electric has no idea he's there. Colossus picks up one. Sween and Baseball gonna get cut down in the back. But let's see if Colossus and Baseball can clutch this up at 2v2. Colossus with a nice cycler. Oh no. Oh, just too late with the imploder by Vitality. Very unfortunate. That was 2 seconds away from being claim. Rusty now set up again on the pod. Strictly Business gonna try and make a play. Baseball makes a bit of a weird jump. Almost gets cut down by Prom. Foggle moving in on the flank. Sween out of position, not in a position to defend the pod, and Strictly Business will get a very easy claim there. I'm not even sure what Vitality and Sween were doing there. They were playing very far off the pod. Not what you want to see when you're about to get the claim. Foggle gonna cut down Sween, and Vitality will get the touch. Oh, well played by Electric there. Sween is gonna get the cut down, and Rusty will once again try and set up, on that pod. Another pod drops. They've been on this pod for so long. I honestly think that Strictly Business might need to go for a double claim here.
Wow, how is Qui-Gon not dying?
Yep, Strictly Business is going to start the next claim. That's what they need to win this game. At this point, I don't think they can win this game. No. Virtually impossible. If not impossible. I think that Rusty might just trade this pod back and forth a little bit until the timer runs out, and then let them get the claim. Although they could go for the 5-1. That's what I would do if I were them.
Sold out on the Sconcer, bro. You're not going to be able to get a 2-piece there.
Strictly the Business is going to get control of the pod again.
Same thing, bro.
Hmm?
It is bad.
Yeah, it's not pretty here for Strictly Business. I suppose that Strictly Business then is the stronger cargo team, and...
How do you know? How do you know?
Hmm?
We're going to let that escape pod fall into enemy hands. We have to drive them back immediately.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Sorry, what did you say?
What the heck?
I do think that this is going to be closed out by Rusty
Oh, yeah,
here.
my mic was... Hold on. So sorry, my mic. Alright. I'm saying it's looking bad.
Yeah.
They're in a blender and they're not getting out of this one.
Nope. This is definitely going to be a win for Rusty. No doubt about it. But that'll make it 1-1 in the series, which is what we want to see. I would love to see one mode be very competitive, though. I don't want to just see Strictly Business always win cargo and Rusty always win.
So does
Drop
it go
zone.
like drop zone to cargo and then so
Yeah,
forth?
it's switching back and forth.
So what's the next map for cargo then? Since
I don't know if
they.
they... I believe they'll play cargo next, yes. But I don't know if they've chosen a map yet.
Okay, okay.
Rebels scum are about to claim that escape pod.
I believe since the time is up, another pod cannot come down, so this is Rusty's win.
It's over.
It is just a question of score differential.
Even if another pod did drop it, can't
It
go
would.
there.
It would
It's
be
over.
still game
Still
over.
lose. Yep.
The Rebel Alliance is capturing that escape pod. We cannot
I
allow
wonder
that to happen.
if it goes to, because it's a best of 5, so if it goes to a 2-2, then if we see, it probably is decided based on score differential what the final map will be. That
Oh,
would be my
it's
guess.
gotta be over here. No way, no. Oh, hold on.
Ganji gets killed there.
They got two more. They got two more pushes.
Prom gets killed there.
One more.
Electric almost gets the touch. Oh,
That's the last one, that's the
Foggle.
last
No,
one.
Foggle gets. Man,
That's it.
Strictly Business is getting lots of good spawns there, but even so,
And he's still
Rusty
getting.
wins.
He's still killing him.
It's 5-1 there. Almost a 40 bomb for Prom. 36 for Foggle. 37 for Sween. Sween, the strongest player on Rusty, it seems. This map, at least. But yeah, Prom and Foggle putting in a lot of work. But yeah, probably not quite enough out of Ganji and Electric. Probably going to need to see them step it up a little bit if Strictly Business wants to have a chance on Drop Zone. Otherwise, it's probably just going to go back and forth cargo Drop Zone. I'm gonna look and see. I don't know if people post the rules anymore.
So this is I'm keep it up. This is the finals.
This is the finals, yes.
So last two teams or.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
And what is the prize pool?
$1,000.
$1,000.
Now, I don't know what the division of that prize pool is. No, let's see. Yeah, I can't find anything that says what what order the maps are played in. But I believe it goes probably Cargo DZ, Cargo DZ, and then the final would be decided by who's winning in terms of score differential. That would be my guess. But we shall see. Yeah, as I said, I haven't played this game in a while. Haven't really kept up with what's going on, but got called in randomly to commentate, so. No, I think we peaked at something like 15 players watching at the beginning of last match, but when Rusty started just dominating, a lot of people stopped watching. But it is 1-1 in the series now, so it is tied. If the next game is Cargo, which I believe it will be, I think we should see Strictly Business give a much better performance. But maybe since Rusty's back in their groove, we'll see a Rusty win on Cargo. It is yet to be seen.
Yeah, I know Rusty's a pretty good offensive team. Defense, I think they will collapse. But we will see.
Yeah, Colossus gave a very impressive performance in terms of Cargo defense.
I'm assuming he's running DH. Yeah, that thing will set you back.
Yeah, it's a powerful gun. Honestly, the DH is almost has as fast a time to kill as the E4 at close range. It's a very powerful gun.
Does a lot of damage.
And we have game number 3 starting. It is 1-1 in the series. This is Strictly Business versus Rusty. It is Cargo on Rebel Base. Rebel Base is a very tight map. Not a lot of room for open gunfighting. A lot of ratty plays can be made. I believe that there are only vanilla maps in play for Cargo, so you're not going to see Death Star or anything. I know back in the day when Wrath played, Wrath always liked to play Death Star, and they had just the nastiest plays for the Death Star maps. But I believe those maps are banned for this tournament. And let's see, we're having a little switch sides. Doesn't matter as much for Cargo, because things take a little bit longer to get going. We're going to see Baseball on Nade Focus Fire. Focus Fire is such an interesting choice. We've got Vitality on Ion Shot Dioxys. Colossus on Cycler Stinger. He's going to be the main guy, I believe, defending the Cargo. And it looks like they are ending the match. Interesting. I don't know why they did that, because I guess there was some confusion about what factions people were playing. But hopefully we can get it started back up again here quickly. You know, whoever wins this game, it is 1-1 right now. But whoever wins this game next, well, now it's match point. And if they win another game, they win the whole thing. So you really don't want to be the guy to lose this next game, because that's where things start to get nerve-wracking.
This is a must-win for Strictly Business.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, nobody nobody wins if they win this game. But they would
Yeah,
go
no,
up.
but they need to win this game.
Yeah, strictly business.
Especially if they get slammed in drop zone like that.
Right, right.
They need a cargo.
Yep, yeah. If strictly business loses this game, then not looking good. If Rusty loses this game, still not looking good, but they're more comfortable, it seems, in drop zone. So definitely the pressure is more on strictly business right now. And I would assume that I wonder if this is strictly business host, and if it is their host, then they're hosting on EU, which would explain why Rusty is struggling a little bit more. Now I don't think that Rusty is allowed to host West Coast because of their team. Although no, Ganji is West Coast. Colossus, Sween might be West Coast as well, and Colossus is Midwest. So it's possible also that Rusty is hosting West Coast. So this could be a little bit of a host war, to be honest.
Possibly. I know they like to give the Gunners their host so they perform the best, but I'm not sure how they're doing it.
You know, Fogel is one of the only EU players that I've seen who seems completely unaffected by West Coast.
Him and I don't know if you've seen Pattis play before.
Pattis is in Australia, and
that's Australia. I've never seen that guy have connection problems or complain about like servers and everything.
I've seen him lag, but he still like performs very, very well. So
yeah. And I think they got rid of a few servers too. I think when I first started, I think there's an Australia one, but I think they removed it though.
Yeah, there was. They got rid of I think there was a Japanese server, an Australian server. Definitely a few servers removed from the game. But yeah, I think there's still East Coast, West Coast, and
the main ones where
EU.
people are still playing.
Yeah. Fogel going to cut down Sween early. It looks like Strictly Business is going to make a 4-man push up the center here to try and get an early pull.
Yeah, they got to get something down here.
I would think if they're confident in cargo that they would probably take it slow, but Ganji and Prom making it up. Prom's alone. He's going to need to give Ganji the spawn.
Somebody's going to get cycled.
Ganji trying to pull the cargo. Vitality cuts him down. Prom getting shot in the back. Prom is very much pinched here. He should go down. But Fogel going to push into the base. Ganji gets the spawn, remarkably.
Ooh.
3 men in Rusty's base right now. Not looking good.
Our cargo is safe and sound.
Vitality will cut down Fogel, though. It's Ganji and Prom together in this base. Ganji in a very important 1v1. DH.
They're so good at defense. So good.
Baseball and Sween, meanwhile, making a push and a pull from Strictly Business's base. This is not looking good at all for Strictly Business right now. Sween is one shot, though, and will get cut down by, I believe, Fogel is running Stinger. Yes, he is. Stinger Cycler is a very powerful combo for taking down the cargo carrier. It really allows you to do it at long range, even when they have a shield. Baseball going to be making a push again for Strictly Business's cargo. Sween making the flank. Beautiful flank by Sween. Baseball in a 1v1 with Fogel, and Sween picks up the kill. Rusty all over the map right now. Colossus alone. You know what? Right now they're playing. Rusty's playing 2-man mid, one in the base and one trying to pull cargo. Sween does successfully pull the cargo, but he has no support in mid right now. He gets stingered, almost cyclered, but he's gonna make it through. This looks like it should be a pull for Rusty, as long as Vitality can hold on defense. Baseball gets the spawn. He's gonna escort closely with Sween. Sween in a dangerous spot here, throws an imploder, almost kills himself, but manages to not, and that's clear, and that will be a pull for Rusty. Not at all what you want to see if you're strictly business.
DH, man. That
DH. Especially on this
man.
tight of a map. I don't know if there's a limit on how many DHs you can have per
I think
team.
it's 2 a team. I think it's 2.
Yeah.
Maximum. Oh yeah, everything's just getting red, man. Like you're reading everything.
Mm-hmm. Ganji wins a 1 on Sween, though. That's good. Strictly business trying to get something going here, but Rusty just fell back into their base, and oh man, the rebel base on this map is incredibly difficult to push. Just the 2 entrances.
Wait, so many angles.
I'll cut down baseball.
Look at this, man.
Ganji cuts down Vitality. Foggle and Ganji could get something going here. Ganji needs to pull and he needs to run fast.
If they get out, they're good. If they get out,
Foggle
they're
and
good.
Prom need to hold the back
Sween,
though.
that's it.
Sween's definitely gonna try and make a play here. He gets cut down by Electric. That's really important. Baseball.
Okay. Everybody's
Gonna
in the
try
back.
and get the back shot, but no. That should be a pull. Ganji is free and away. There's no one to stop him.
That's theirs.
It's gonna be a tied game. There is life in strictly business yet. Electric going 2 and 7, Ganji going 3 and 7. Everyone on Rusty is going positive right now. Only not a single person on strictly business is going positive right now. It's not at all what you want to see if you want to win the game. But it is a tied game, so definitely not over yet. Rusty with mid control right now, though. Trying to make a play to get the cargo out of strictly business's base.
Are there no power-ups? Or
No.
we're running power-ups?
Power-ups are allowed.
Okay.
I know that caused some some consternation among people, because it's very annoying to try and deal with an R5 droid, but yeah, they allowed power-ups but banned trip mines.
Uh-huh, okay. That DH, man, is like an E4 to the face. Gosh.
Yep.
Just kills so fast.
Yeah, I'm curious, so Sween is running E11, Vitality's running DH, Baseball's running E11, and then Colossus is running DH. Do we have 2 DHs on... Okay, Electric is running DH.
Electric and Qui-Gon.
Ganji. So the two slightly weaker players running DH, which I would argue does make sense.
And Fatality and Colossus, they use that like pretty decent amount.
Ganji's gonna try and get a pull here, but he should get cut down by Colossus.
Oh yeah, they got
Colossus
calls
gonna
on
go.
them.
Yeah, strictly business is
They need
it's a
firepower, man.
2v4 right now, and they just get completely destroyed by Sween.
They need firepower, man.
Yeah. Yep, when Foggle is now going positive, so Foggle and Prom are starting to heat back up a little bit after initially starting out very negative. But still, Ganji and Electric just really not putting in work like everyone on Rusty's doing.
Then there's no way they're making this.
Clumsy says
Ooh.
3 DHs.
Ooh, it's huge too.
Who's Prom is running DH, Ganji is running DH, and Electric is running DH. That is 3 DHs.
Oh,
So
maybe
either
doesn't win it, maybe not. I don't know.
either
I
it's
thought
not
it was
allowed or strict to business is forfeiting this game.
I don't know what the rule set is. I don't tell, but
Yeah. Yeah, we
usually it's 2
definitely.
DHs.
That was my understanding, is that it's 2 DHs. That could be a costly bit of miscommunication for strictly business.
Okay, I see Foggle switch. Foggle switch back.
Yeah, I don't know how long it was for. That might just... I don't know what the admins will say, but... Or, well, I don't think Foggle was ever using DH. I think it was Prom.
Oh, was it Prom?
Yeah, Prom's running
I
DH. They do still have 3 DHs.
Oh, they do? Okay.
Yeah. It's not a good look for them if they're still losing and they have 3 DHs, but...
No, I think they have 2 now, I think. Because I think Electric switched to E11. So now it's only 2.
I see. I think you are... Yep, you are correct. I don't know if that will just result in a cargo forfeit for them. Like a 1 cargo forfeit. But... we'll have to see.
They didn't bring it up, I'm not sure. Maybe they didn't notice it, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll definitely bring it up after the match is done. Rusty gonna get the return though on the cargo and a counter pull, which is very good for them. Yeah, it will be irrelevant if Rusty wins this game. And right now it looks like that is gonna be a pull. Ganji gonna try and rat this, but Vitality and Colossus. Colossus a nice cycler shot there. Ganji going the other way. 1v1 between Prom and Prom. Beautiful 2-piece. Sween gotta get the nice melee there on Prom. Very humiliating. But yeah, Rusty going up 6-4 right now, and they are up. Or not? They're not up in the series. It's 1-1 in the series, but they lost the first match on cargo, so we thought that maybe they would lose again, but
looks like they're warmed up now. First game, you know.
Again, like Colossus not dropping any huge numbers, but he is positive and he's getting putting in good defense. So
yeah,
that's really all you need.
Defense, You see, he's making the read on them. He knows exactly where they are. Oh wow, big cycler missed though.
Yep. Foggle. Oh, Prom and Ganji trying to make a pull. Yeah, that's just gonna get shut down though by Vitality. There's nobody here to return the cargo though.
All spawned there. Wow.
Yep. Colossus went for the return, maybe a little aggressively, and gets cut down.
This might be a pull.
That could have been a very big mistake.
They don't know baseball's there.
Baseball's not quite in position to do it, and...
Wow, and he got a spawn, wow.
Quick return. That was a very fast return because Colossus started the return.
He started it and he got a really fast. Yep.
Strictly Business is going to get in the base. There's no one to stop Ganji pulling again. Baseball and Sween, though, making a push for Strictly Business's base. And it looks like Colossus and Vitality should be able to cut down the pull, and Baseball and Sween not going for a counter pull quite yet. Sween making his way into the base. If Sween had gone straight for that counter pull, he would already be on his way back to the base. But now Strictly Business is going to have control of mid, and it's going to be a lot harder for Sween to make this pull.
Using the Vitality. Pretty much Vitality. Colossus holding down the fort.
Vitality's going to try and assist. He's going to rat Foggle. But Foggle wins that.
Down. Oh, they don't know baseball got out. They don't know. Should have the flank on them. They're gonna.
Sween wins that on Electric. Very important. Sween's now kind of free and clear to run to the base. Ganji is the only one in Rusty's base to stop this pull.
Ooh.
Sween goes right instead of left, but he makes it into the base. Yeah, base is just free and clear. That should be another pull for Rusty. And they should go up. 7-3. It's only 3 minutes to go. This is looking like it should be a Rusty win, quite frankly.
Wow, man.
Again, Electric going 7-21. Not at all what you want to see. Yeah, triple negative is not at all what you want to see. Baseball and Vitality getting kills. Vitality picking up another kill. Kills, that's really the story of this. Is kills are just going the way of Rusty.
Like, look at this, man. Perfect partner spawns. They're always getting 2 at a time. It's looking like it's over. It'd be a miracle to pull 3 in 2 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible for them to win at this point. Best they could do is maybe tie it up, but even that would be a miracle.
Especially the time it takes to pull.
It would have the time it takes to pull, the kills they would have to get, and they're not getting those kills right now. Prom and Ganji do break into the base. Ganji needs to go for the pull right now if they need to have a chance. Colossus is going to go for a cycler shot here, though.
He has to move quick if you want to try this.
Ganji's just going to get shot in the back here, no doubt about it.
Just
Colossus misses the cycler shot, though.
Oh, got a spawn. No kill.
Ganji does not win that, and that'll be a return? Not quite. Foggle tries to pull it, but immediately gets cut down. And that's a return. That's
it takes
game.
40 seconds to pull 2, and that's what they have it right now. So it's looking chalked.
Yep. This is gonna be a Rusty win for sure. Strictly Business desperately needed this win, and they do not get it. We'll see if they can pull something out of the hat in drop zone, though. I have my reservations, for sure. They're gonna try and pull it. I don't even think they have time to make it back to the base, though.
Nope. No.
I think you'd have to be an escape artist straight level.
He can make it on this one. I think it's 20 without escape artist.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be close, but yeah, he should make it.
Yeah, it should be. Colossus looks like he's trying to stop it. He almost got him too. Wow.
Pull with 4 seconds to go. If only they could have gotten that a little bit earlier. But that is a 6-1 victory for Rusty. Rusty is now up 2-1 in the series. That is match point. Yep. I mean, Prom almost drops to 40, but again, with Electric going almost triple negative, it almost doesn't matter that Prom can drop 40.
You have the team on the back.
Yeah, definitely grim prospects for Strictly Business right now. $1,000 on the line.
Oh, it seems nobody left. Or the... Okay, there we go.
Yes, it looks like the 3DH rule is a thing, but ultimately it doesn't really matter because...
Oh, it is a thing. It is 3DH.
Or,
it is 3DH?
Or it's a 2DH rule.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that doesn't even matter anymore.
It does, yeah. It's kind of irrelevant because Rusty won anyway, although it may have gotten in their head once they realized their mistake, and they might have kind of given up, to be honest. Very unfortunate mistake to make, but it seems like Rusty's on top anyway.
So what, does it just forfeit 1 cargo if they were to get it to 6-4? Would it just forfeit a cargo and tie it up? Is that how that works?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to have to see an absolutely colossal game out of Prom and Foggle if they're going to be able to pull off a win here.
They need, they probably need like 70, 80 combined. Pull something like that off, I don't know.
Yeah, probably double 40s, so 80 combined.
Mm-hmm.
But man, yeah, Sween, Vitality, and Baseball all can drop 40s. So, you know, even if Prom and Falco do show up, it really, even if they do show up, if Sween and Baseball and Vitality also show up, I think it's still a Rusty win. Hey, what's up, Ganji?
Man, oh, I so many missed opportunities there. It was heartbreaking.
Yeah,
So
it
close.
was close. Unfortunate with the 3 DHs that I think would have been like a 1 cargo forfeit anyway. It wouldn't have been a whole game forfeit since you switched off of it, but yeah, unfortunate. Yeah, it was all the kills seemed to be going.
They seem to think it was a 5-0.
A 5-0?
That's what they were saying, and then that now host advantage goes to Rusty.
I'm not familiar with how the rules work right now. So I mean, wouldn't they have host advantage anyway since they have 2 wins? Or no?
2 wins?
Because they have 2 wins either way. Correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, one more, it's best of 5.
Yep. So, man, yeah, I think you and Lectric are definitely gonna have to step it up a little bit in the kill department for you guys to pull off a win in drop zone.
Well. Good news for them. They got Tryhard to come back. So.
Oh, is that why you're in the booth with us then?
Yes.
I see.
Yes,
I see.
I'm joining you guys. Yes.
Well, that is great news for them.
I was just stepping in. Yeah, I was just stepping in while Tryhard got back. That way they could just play or whatever.
I see. So, man, maybe we'll see a real turnaround then for Strictly Business. That would definitely be exciting.
Yeah.
Definitely want to see as exciting a final here as we can get.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I was saying to my fellows here in the commentating booth that I think we're gonna need to see a monstrous game out of Prom and Foggle though for a win, because Baseball, Vitality, and Sween are all putting in a lot of work right now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. And those DHs are just really hard to counter if you don't have one.
Brutal for sure.
Just that's like the perfect map for DH. It's like close to mid range. I mean, you have to do a 2-tap with the E11 in order to keep up, basically.
Yeah, double headshot. Yup. Foggle and Prom are good at those 2 taps though.
Yep.
No doubt about it. Yeah, there's really not a weak link, to be honest, on Rusty. It's like Colossus probably drops the least kills of anyone on there, but he's very good at defense and objective, so it's definitely a very powerful team. So, do you think there's going to be another season of BCL, Ganji, or is this where it all ends?
I mean, the rumor is it might just end right here.
Definitely feels like there's been a loss of passion for the game.
Yeah, yeah. There's just interest in other games, and X Defiant, especially, and yeah. I mean, it's just sometimes it's time to move on from something and on to the next thing.
Yeah, I mean next year will be the 10-year anniversary for Battlefront, so it's been almost a decade, which is a good run for a game.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I'm sure they'll do something later on, but there's not going to be any like real focus on it. Is my guess, but that's just my guess. I'm not certain about that. What they're going to do.
Yeah.
Based on what I'm hearing people saying and what
Yeah.
the collective conscious seems to say.
Yeah, there would have been a time where a $1,000 tournament would have drawn a lot of interest, drawn a lot of people out of the woodwork, but it doesn't seem to quite do it anymore.
Yeah, that's strange. Like I mean, for me being older, it's not a lot of money, but I imagine me being younger and not having like too much responsibilities, that that would be something I'd be very interested in.
Yeah, do you know how much does each player on the winning team get?
What is it? $100?
Is it $400 to the winning team, or?
No, it's more than that, right?
Yeah, because it's $1,000 prize pool, so
800 probably.
So
right?
Probably a couple hundred each then. Which it's, I mean, even if you are grown up, like a couple $100, you can buy yourself something nice with that.
I mean, you upgrade to the PS5 almost.
I mean, heck yeah. So, yeah, surprised at the lack of interest, but yeah, I guess maybe this is where it all comes to an end.
Well,
But
and the
we'll
other
see.
thing too is people are getting older and having other life pursuits. Like shoot, the person that comes to mind, I remember playing with Bazo, and he was like 12 years old, a speaker. So
Yeah.
was Mio, and and now they're like over 18 and like doing other shit. It's crazy. So, life changes, and you got different passions and desires that come
For
about.
sure. Yeah. Yep. I mean, I'll be done with university here in another year, so I'll be starting another segment of my life. But
Oh wow, what's that look like?
I don't know yet. That's what I am trying to figure this out this summer. But we shall see. Yeah, but it'll probably involve playing a little bit less video games.
Yeah, a little bit more work.
A little more work. Yeah, I'm working part-time this summer. Yep. There'll come a day when I'm working full-time.
hmm And your full time's probably a little bit more than full time. You're probably putting in extra hours, or what?
Probably what it will be. Yep. Yeah.
What did you major in?
Well, so yeah, I'm not finished yet. It'll be this coming year will be my senior year, but I am majoring in atmospheric science. So, meteorology.
You the weatherman?
Not the weatherman that you see on TV, but
the guy behind the scenes.
The guy behind the scenes. Yep, pulling all the strings.
Yeah. Nice. That's sick. I like that.
Yep.
How long you been wanting to do that?
Pretty much as long as I can remember, actually.
Really?
Yeah,
I got. I don't know if you know who Reed Timmer is, but that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's a storm chaser.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Storm chasing is definitely one way to make some money while liking the weather, but not. Storm chasing is fun, but not a super viable career long term, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're famous. But Tryhard kills himself to begin with, so not the opening you want. But I assume that was for maybe partner switching or something. I see Tryhard get the first touch on the pod. He will die for it though. Vitality kills him. Top of Crawler is held by, or not Crawler, Vitality gonna get the touch there. And Rusty has a good setup on the pod already. All of Strictly Business kind of held back by Cave. And looks like they're having trouble making any sort of play. Foggle gonna swing out. Doesn't pick any. Oh, he picks up Vitality. Beautiful pickup there through the air. Colossus is ratting under Crawler. Or not Crawler. Why do I keep calling that Crawler? He's hiding under AT-AT, and he plays good defense there. Picks up Foggle. Tryhard gonna go in for the pod, and he does not get it. Very close there. Foggle once again jumping in. Electric jumping in. That's gonna be a very fast, very early claim for Rusty.
Baseball 6-1. He's
very impressive.
He's on fire right now.
Another pod has touched down. Let's get it.
Make that
Prom with
7-1.
not a single kill either.
Securing the escape pod.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Definitely looking very grim for Strictly Business right now. But they are 4 men up, making a push for the pod right now. Vitality holding flank, Sween holding flank. Sween gonna come back towards the pod. Prom with a nice pick, but Foggle goes down. Foggle needs to get the spawn here. He does. Colossus seeing who he can find. Electric will cut him down though. Timer is ticking down. Electric should get the touch here. Somehow he dies there through his shield. I think he might have got hit by an ion nade at the last minute. And Tryhard is forced to back up. And this looks like this will be another claim. Oh, nice proximity bomb though. This will be another claim for Rusty. Very, very fast. 2-0 lead for Rusty. I'm not sure that there's anything that Strictly Business can do here to stop Rusty's momentum. Baseball 8-1.
Imperials are taking that escape pod. We need to stop them.
Strictly Business does get a setup here on this pod, but they have no idea that Sween is flanking. Sween gonna shoot Foggle in the back, or no, he shoots. He gets a nice 2-piece there, beautifully done. And he should get the touch as well. Wow, Sween, that was a beautiful flank by Sween. Prom probably gonna get cut down here by Colossus, and he does. Rusty takes control of the pod. They're gonna have all 4 men up. Unless Sween goes down here. No, Sween does go down. Electric gonna go and try and get a claim. Colossus misses the cycler. Goes for the melee. Gets it.
Wow.
Well done.
Colossus movement. Just nice, really nice.
Yeah, Colossus defense on both cargo and drop zone is very good. Tryhard goes for the pod claim and gets it. Just barely.
He gets the double. Ooh. Boss got the double. Here comes Sween to clean it up. Somehow, Foggle gets a spawn, but nope.
Sween and Vitality clean it up. Yeah, man. Like even though Strictly Business got a claim there, they just got completely cleared and they're back to square one. Swing clears up the left flank there.
They're just on the same wavelength.
Tryhard! Oh, does not get the claim. Colossus with the good defense there on the cycler. And Strictly Business gets completely cleared there.
I'm calling it now, bro. Calling it now.
It's a very fast 3-0 for
Calling
Rusty.
it now, man. This is an insane reverse sweep out of this.
Yeah, Swaggy, it's not looking good. Not looking good at all. Rusty with, once again, even though Strictly Business had 4 men up on top of AT-AT.
Look at this. Look what he's doing to them.
Baseball just finessing them. Colossus with the smart rocket. And at the same time that Colossus Smart Rocket's one of them, he gets the
3 dead, just like that.
gets the
3 dead,
spawn.
just like that.
Mhm.
Yep, 2 on the pod. Should be an easy swipe.
Oh, Foggle with the triple quad.
They can't even stop him! They can't even stop the claim! They can't even stop the claim!
That's 4 dead from Foggle. Full clear.
Well done by Foggle, but yeah, weren't able to stop the claim. Unfortunate.
This actually is a hard push for Rusty right here.
Yep.
They don't have that much time, but see they can
They're
go
kind
in
of
here.
sitting back a little bit much.
Yeah,
They're
that-
getting an easy
they might be
push
waiting
here.
for-
Odd.
They need to jump out
Oh,
all
never mind,
together.
they jumped off of it, hold on. Yep, that's his. That's there again.
If you
Wow.
have Vitality and
And try
Colossus,
the Inferno. That's not
That
good.
was a clean wipe. Just a completely clean sweep.
They were too congested.
Qui-Gon should have stayed in the game, man.
Yeah, that was their call. That was what they wanted.
Try hard going 1 and 13. Not at all what you want to see.
Wow. Is it the first game too? I think it's his first game, right?
Yeah, he hasn't had time to warm up as far as I'm aware.
He just hopped on fresh, and this is not the game where you want to be cold.
Nope, it is
Yeah.
4-0. They need a miracle, folks.
I didn't agree with it, but you know I wasn't gonna go against their flow. You know,
Do you know who is this? Rusty's host?
this is Rusty Host.
Are they
Wow.
hosting West? Do you know?
I don't think so.
Okay. I mean, if Strictly Business is gonna start with a pod claim, or
It would
yes,
be here.
it would be
This
here.
is the best pod for them to even attempt to get.
Yep.
Get a little.
Because once you're in there
momentum.
first, it's really hard to break it.
Yep. But I
You
mean,
get a wipe.
Rusty here making the collapse.
Wow. And then nobody turned around.
Baseball
Nobody
with
turned around.
two. Oh.
Wow, dude.
Clumsy says this is EU host, but
Oh no! Oh
just
my
a
God,
brutal
anyway.
slaughter.
It's the kill anyway, man.
Brutal slaughter by Rusty
See,
there.
Welcome
Anybody
to the
giving up yet?
slaughterhouse.
I
This is the
think
last. They have one
I
more
think
push after
this is game almost
This is it.
certainly.
That's game. That's game. They have one more. They have one more big push. If they even
Slaughterhouse
attempt.
2 by,
They need to coordinate
No,
though.
no, it's game. It's game. No
Unless-
way Prom is getting here to grab that. This is the last push.
Yeah.
Try hard
if
tries
he-
to make a claim.
Wow. Wow.
Where you at? Where you
That-
at? There you go.
That is game.
5-0. 4-1. GG's.
The series went 3-1. Strictly Business had a good performance on the first map. I was impressed with their cargo structure, but Rusty was very much struggling to get kills. So, yeah, that's 3-1 on the series for Rusty. Rusty wins the grand finals. Congratulations to them.
Man, yeah, I wish I would have stayed in. That would have been great. But,
That would have.
yeah, I didn't want to go against the ground.
Wow.
And I just want to give a shout out to my girl Lizeth. I love you, girl. Hit me up. I'm gonna be seeing you soon. I'm really excited. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if we want to have a. We should probably have a post-game interview for.
Somebody get what's the top fragger? Baseball? Who was it? I don't know who it was.
Who won? We had Rusty won, so Vitality's team.
Oh, that's the captain. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, see if you can get in here, but I'm sure.
Let's see. Anyone sent them an invite or no? Okay. Baseball.
What's up?
Well, you are the proud winner of perhaps the final season of the BCL. Sween, congratulations.
I hope it's not the last season.
Colossus,
Potentially, we don't know yet.
Yeah, it just
Yo.
seems like a bit of a lack of interest. So we'll see. We'll see if there's future seasons of the BCL. Congratulations, Vitality and Colossus.
What up, fellas?
GG's. That was awesome.
GG's, Vitality. Yep.
Bro, I wish they would have stayed for the last
For the
you know,
last scoreboard.
leaderboard.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I
They
didn't
were
check.
Cooking.
Yeah, we were all cooking.
Yeah, I think last
I
I
think you
saw
were
the
all double
scoreboard,
positive.
Tryhard was 2-13 last I checked the scoreboard, I believe.
He was 2-17 at one point.
Yeah.
Should have had Qui-Gon. Yeah, should have kept Qui-Gon.
Yeah, just
Qui-Gon was honestly kind of annoying to play against, but Tryhard was a fucking bot.
Wow.
you know, you guys looked a little bit shaky in the first game,
GG's.
but
Oh, we just warm up. I had a 10-minute warm
Just
up.
a warm-up.
mhm.
Yeah,
Swing's
warm-up
10-minute
game.
warm-up.
Yeah, it was
I had a 10-minute warm up.
it was a slaughterhouse that last game.
Yeah, no, we
Well,
so,
they hosted
so,
like a really good East host. Like it was. I think
I
they were
don't think
meaning
that
to
was
do
EU. I think that was East.
Yeah, they hosted.
Yeah,
that
was
host
smooth
was
for me, too.
sweet. One thing I will say is, I mean, we walked into that map thinking that we were going to lose by a few points because we all hate Gozon. Like, we truly hate Gozon. That's like our weakest map. And we were going in there thinking, shit, let's try to keep the loss by the least as we can. Maybe, let them win with only 1 or 2 pods, and we'll just make a comeback in the next map. And they got slaughtered, so,
Yeah,
Yep.
they got slaughtered.
Not even close. Let's see, is this Miho in here now?
It is.
Minus, yeah.
I don't know. Is he talking Sween or me? I guess probably Sween.
Nah, I think he said it's you.
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought Sween was like a B+ at this point.
Well,
Seth, I'm a B-
Well,
fella.
Okay.
Colossus played like an A+ on that first map.
The first map, Colossus was your Slayer. Colossus, your defense
He was
was
doing
impeccable.
everything.
Yeah.
He had the most defenses and pod claims.
Mm. Yeah.
And slayed out the most.
Yep.
Yeah, on Cargo, like Baseball and I didn't even have to worry about them. We could just do our own thing.
Yeah, it was nice.
Man, I don't even know if we can say there was an MVP on the team. You guys were just all putting up. You were all putting up good numbers, all carrying your own weight. To be honest, all playing your part.
solid,
yeah.
solid team synergy. To be honest,
Just a bunch of friends playing Battlefront. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Baseball didn't let us talk about anything else that wasn't the game. We were trying to have idle chatter in between, and he got
Locked
kicked
in.
out.
You guys were trying to complain about shit, man.
Nah.
You gotta have a positive mentality. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be locked in. And you guys
Finally,
were
the
locked
Euros
in those
don't
last
win.
couple games.
Yeah.
For sure. So I think Excellent's doing like a little 2v2 tournament thing, so I'm gonna go play that real quick because
Alright,
the day
I'm
just
leaving.
keeps going.
Thanks
After
for
that, if you
streaming,
guys,
fellas.
after that, if you guys want to keep doing scrims are still live. Anybody watching the streams? Scrims are still going.
Cheers,
Thank you
done,
guys
buddy.
for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by, and
Hey,
see you on the next one.
what about future tournaments?
Future.
What's going on?
So, we're trying to see where the interest really lies right now. If we can get enough people that want to do a World Cup or another season, we'll do it. We have the budget. We still have $1,000 prize pool if people want to play. That's still there. It just depends, do people want it? If people want it, we'll make it happen. At the end of the day, that's what we do here.
And my friend, my new girlfriend, she wanted to get you guys' advice. She's working her way
I like
up.
where this is going.
She's trying to become my main thing. So, what can she do to work her way up to that?
To become your main thing?
Yeah, Lizeth from Lancaster.
I
grind.
would say there's two things, honestly. It's the first one, hype you up when it counts, and the second one has to do with the 11s. But I think I won't say more on that one. All right, I'm done.
I think that's great advice, Colossus, and I think she should run with that. That's great. Listen, I hope you learned something today. Hope you got your pen out and your pad and
Taking notes.
All right. Hey, I also want to huge thanks to everybody that watched and to you guys for kind of commentating and kind of coming in clutch here last second to make the finals more memorable with your commentary and just giving it your all. Really appreciate that. I really want to make one statement very clear. We truly appreciate every single person that still loves and plays this game. We all play it because we love it and because, you know, many of us have lived a good portion of our lives loving this game, and we keep coming back to it. We find it fun, we find it entertaining, we find it competitive, and for as long as we keep that passion, we will continue to host these tournaments and we'll continue to make the most of it. So thank you guys, and thanks for everybody else that's watching.
Nice.
Hear, hear.
All right. Yeah. All right. I will step out, but if you guys need anything, reach out.
Okay.
Thank you guys. Peace.
Yeah,
Yep,
Colossal City's giving me his
GGs.
cut.
Okay. Well, boys, I think that is a wrap. So,
Thanks for commentating.
yep,
We
no
appreciate
problem. It was an enjoyable series to watch. Yep. Well,
So we chalked or hop on scrim? Chalked, right?
I'm
Chalked?
well. I guess I will end the broadcast. Thanks for everybody who joined, and have a wonderful